I asked ChatGPT for a salmon, asparagus, and pea risotto recipe. How'd it turn out? Well, I started with some wine for courage. We're in France, so I had to make vegetable stock from concentrate before making a mess of the arborio rice and chopping up the garlic and the onions and the asparagus, doing my mise en place, prepping this beautiful salmon for protein. Had never skinned it like that before. Zested a lemon on this horrible device and got some lemon juice ready for the mise en place, which really does make cooking easier. Prepped the oil and the butter for the onions and then the garlic, got that nice and translucent before adding the arborio rice, cooking that until it was slightly translucent on the side. So far, so good with this recipe. Added the wine, cooked that down. ChatGPT is still doing okay with the recipe. I started adding ladles of the vegetable stock and then stirring until included in each round. I remember this being a lot more work when I've made this before. This was actually pretty easy. I was kind of freaked out about the different flakes from the vegetable stock. Thought it was maybe from the bottom of the pan because I was not stirring constantly. This incorporated pretty easily, and within about 15 or 20 minutes, it was ready for the vegetables. I love how creamy it's already starting to look. Next up was adding the asparagus. Cook that down for a few minutes before adding the frozen peas. It's already looking a little chunky before we add the salmon. I was supposed to nestle it in so that it could steam once we put the cover on. It's looking pretty perfect right now. Added the lemon juice and zest, and then of course the cheese. In the first round of the recipe, it didn't have cheese, and I had to ask them to include it. I did like adding a little bit of butter and a drizzle of olive oil, stirring that in, and now's the moment of truth. Zeke decided to get a little fancy with the leaves. Zeke always does the taste testing to make sure that we aren't going to die. 10 out of 10 recommend. And we love following it up with fancy French pastries.